Have you ever found yourself just complaining, just constantly provoked by everything that's going wrong in your life? And you're like, man, why am I so negative? But you can't help yourself. Well, one of the lessons I learned reading through Exodus is found in Exodus 15, in verse 23, where we see that the Israelites come out of Egypt with a bang. God has delivered them. God has shown himself mighty. They are hyped up by how good God has been to them, how good God has made them look. Man, like not only did our God create all of these plagues against our enemies gave us all their gold and we ran away with it. And God is the one who backed it up. And not only that, he parted the sea for us and then crashed it on our enemies. So they're hyped up on their God, and they come here in Exodus 15, and we see that Moses' sister led them in worship. They started singing to God. They started praising God with loud voice and with instruments. And then we see not too long later in Exodus 15, they come to a place where there's no more water for them. They are out of water and they're thirsty. Their thirst is wanting to be quenched. And they start complaining to Moses. And they start murmuring against Moses. And they start murmuring against God on behalf of Moses. And I found myself reading this, and I couldn't help but see the contrast between a few verses before where they are worshiping God for how great he is. And now, as everything gets a little bit more difficult, they start complaining. Something I learned is that complaining causes you to see through your pain, but gratitude causes you to see through grace and mercy. They couldn't see God through the love that God displayed for them. They could only see God for what he could appease in their life. If God can appease my pain, my suffering, if God can show himself strong and mighty, I'll praise him and I'll worship him. Meaning their worship was carnal. But those who walked in gratitude, when they saw God, they saw his love and his mercy. And no matter what happened, they were just grateful to be alive. They were grateful for what he had done, and they were just waiting for him to do it again. This lesson I learned reading through Exodus, let us have an attitude of gratitude so that our sight can be sober.